Hey everyone, I hope you're all well and having a good day so far. So last week's video on my channel was a 90-minute advanced heart opening flow, and maybe you saw that class, maybe you didn't, but if you did see it and think, I like the idea of a heart opening flowy class, but not sure about 90 minutes and not sure about an advanced one, well, this is the class for you. It's going to be really similar vibe to last week's class, a lot of similar movements, but not quite as long and not quite as intense. So if you want some nice fluidity through the spine, moving and breathing and flowing, this is the class for you. And if you do make it to the end and you enjoy it, I would love if you could take a second to hit subscribe, then you'll never miss a class from me. Leave a comment letting me know what you thought. Let me know if you enjoyed it, which bits you enjoyed, any other class requests for me to do in the future, and give it a big thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it. So if you're ready, come and meet me on your mat. We're getting straight on into the chest and shoulders, starting in a puppy pose. Walking the hands forwards, hips are stacked above the knees, chest melts down towards the earth. If possible, bring your head, your forehead or your chin onto something, whether that's the earth or a block. This will just help you to really soften and relax through the upper body here when you're not having to hold the weight of the head. So our heads weigh as much as a bowling ball, so when we've got to hold that up, it's quite hard for us to fully shift into relaxation and opening up. Let all of your awareness drift away from whatever you were doing before this class and really zone in on whatever sensations are present through the chest and the shoulders. Whether they're feeling spacious and open today, whether they're feeling tense and tight as you come into this practice. Maybe there's a warmth, a tingling, any sensations that are present. And as we hold this shape, you might notice how those sensations start to shift and change and evolve. Maybe they start to become more intense, maybe they become less intense. There's no right or wrong answers here. We're just connecting to whatever is present in our bodies. With every breath in, you might feel the upper back lifting and rising ever so slightly. And with every breath out, you might feel the chest sinking a little bit further down towards the earth. Here with your face closer to the mat, you might be able to hear the breath a little bit more clearly than usual. Maybe you feel it landing on the earth and reflecting back towards you. Maybe you start to engage your ujjayi breath here, making the breath even more audible than before. Just a few more breaths here in stillness before we begin to move. Notice if there's a temptation to rush out of the shape, or maybe there's the pull to just stay in this shape for longer. Keep the arms extended, but bring the hands as wide as the mat. Come onto the fingertips, making little tents with the hands, and find a little bit of a bounce through the chest. Have a little sway from side to side. Maybe start to get the hips involved. Give them a little wiggle. Now, staying on the fingertips, start to round through the spine. Bring the weight forward, roll the thighs, the belly, the chest down to the earth. Hands stay as wide as the mat in line with the shoulders. Still on fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, melt back down. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out. This time, inhale through center. Exhale, dip the right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, other side. 2 more each way. Fill the lungs, lift the chest. Empty and twist. Inhale, ripple up. Exhale, twist. Last one each way. Inhale and exhale. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale through center. See if you can stay on the fingertips as you press the floor away and send the hips in the direction of heels towards a child's pose. The hips might not come all the way back, that's okay. Inhale, round the spine, then drop the hips, keep the chest lifted, little bend through the elbows. Exhale, wave it back, child's pose. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale, wave it back, come to sit on the heels, place the hands on the knees. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Keep it moving. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last time, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift the hips away from the heels, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, right hand onto the lower back, reach the left arm behind you. Inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, over to the other side. 2 more each way. Inhale through center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the left. Last one each way, breathe in. This time, hand to lower back or maybe down towards the right heel. Inhale back through center. Exhale to the left, hand to heel or to the back. Inhale through center. Exhale, place the hands under the shoulders, tabletop position. Keep the spine moving. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, round the spine. I keep getting them mixed up. That was just cow and cat, not cat and cow. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Keep it moving. You'd think after this many years of yoga, I'd be getting my cats and cows right, but I still mix them up all the time. Maybe start to take things in a different direction here. So maybe shimmy the hips from side to side, move the spine around in circles, shift the weight forwards, backwards. Anything that calls to you, invite in any movement that feels good. One more breath exploring movement, then spiral your way back to a neutral spine. Lift the right leg off the earth, parallel to the floor. Find some little baby pulses through the right leg, lifting and lowering. Now bend the knee, sole of the foot points up towards the ceiling. Find some little pulses there. Be mindful that you're not collapsing into one hand or the other. Press evenly through both hands. Now keep the knee bent, but open through the spine. Imagine like you could tap the toes towards the back of the head. Breathe in. Round the spine, knee to nose, breathe out. 4 more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. For 3. Last 2. One more time, big inhale. Big exhale, squeeze the knee to nose, then step the foot through into a low lunge. Lift the front heel off the earth, then sweep the arms up towards the ceiling. Interlace all 10 fingers, but point the index fingers up to the ceiling, Kali Mudra. Imagine like you're drawing a halo above your head. Draw some big circles in the air above you. Switch direction of the circles. Now inhale, lean back like you could point the fingers to the back of the room. Exhale, drop the front heel, lift the front toes, point the fingers forward, hinging into a half split. Inhale, lift the heel, lean back. Exhale, lift the toes, point forwards. Just one more time. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, take it forwards. Pause there. Big breath in. Big breath out. Stay for your inhale. Release the fingertips either side of the right leg as you exhale. Inhale, flat back, lift and lengthen. Exhale, melt the chest down over the thigh. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more, breathe in. Breathe out, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, pause there. See if you can lift the right heel off the earth. Lower it back down. 2 more times, lift, lower, last one, lift and lower. Tuck under the left toes, keep the right heel grounded but lift the left knee to hover. And lower, lift and lower. Last time, lift and lower. Now see if you can lift the front heel, then maybe lift the back knee as well. Then drop everything back down. Right piece fingers and thumb interlace around the right big toe. Keep the grip on the toe as you lift the leg off the earth. Kick it up towards the ceiling for a half side plank. Big breath in. Deliver the foot back into your half split as you release the breath out. Plant the right foot on the floor, bend the right knee. Lift the left leg off the earth into a standing split, but keep the left leg parallel to the floor, creating an L shape with the body. Bend the left knee so the sole of the foot points up to the ceiling. Find those little baby pulses with the left leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step the left toes all the way to the back of the mat, land in a lunge. Gently lower the left knee to the floor. Kick the right leg behind, one-legged table. Extend the left arm forward, breathe in. Knee to nose, round the spine, breathe out. 4 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Expand, breathe in. Contract, breathe out. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. Big breath in to reach. Big breath out to round. Now inhale to extend. Bend the right knee, catch the right foot with the left hand. Kick the foot into the hand, open through the chest. Big inhale. Stay for your exhale. With control, release the grip on the foot, extend the arm, extend the leg. Place the left hand back on the floor, cross the right knee behind the left knee, send the hips back towards the earth, sit down between the ankles, Gomukhasana, cow face pose. Bring the right elbow to point up towards the ceiling. Then either bring the left hand onto the right elbow or clasp the hands behind the back, adding in the arms. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands, sweep both arms up, take a big breath in. Lower the left hand or the left forearm to the floor on the outside of the left leg. Keep grounding through the right hip as you reach the right arm up and over, finding the side bend. Then either lower right hand or right forearm to the floor as well, over the left hand side. Walk the hands back onto the mat. Keep the knees crossed, but roll onto the knees. Tuck under the toes, lift the knees to hover, then do a little jump switch, landing in a floating table. Keep the knees hovering. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more like that. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last one, big breath in. Big breath out. Gently lower the knees to the floor. Untuck the toes. Give the hips a little wiggle. Maybe feeling a bit of heat through the quads and the core. Inhale, lift the left leg off the earth, parallel to the floor. Find those little baby pulses with the left leg. Bend the knee, sole of the foot points to the ceiling. Baby pulses. Now point the toes as if they could touch the back of the head, shoulders away from ears, chest open, breathe in. Round the spine, knee to nose, breathe out. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Breathe in for 3. Breathe out. Last 2. Last 1. Breathe in. Breathe out, knee to nose. Step the foot through into your lunge. Lift the left heel off the earth as the arms sweep up to the ceiling. Find Kali Mudra. Maybe the hands find the opposite interlace from usual here. Draw those circles in the air above you. Switch direction of the circles. Now inhale, lean back, point the fingers to the back of the room. Exhale, lift the toes, drop the heel, straighten the leg, half split. Inhale, lunge it back, lift the heel. Exhale, half split, point forward. Just one more. Big breath in. Big breath out, half split and hold. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Fingertips frame the leg as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt it down. Ripple up, breathe in. Release, breathe out. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, halfway lift. See if you can lift the left heel off the floor. And lower. 2 more like that. Lift, lower. Last one, lift and lower. Now tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee to hover. Lower, lift, lower, lift and lower. Now maybe lift the heel, then lift the knee. Just one repetition. Drop everything down with control. Left piece, fingers and thumb, catch hold of the big toe. Lift the leg, kick it into your side plank with the big toe grip. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, deliver the foot back into your half split as you release your exhale. Find your low lunge and then lift the right leg off the earth parallel to the floor. Find a right angle through the right knee. Start to lift and lower the leg. Find those pulses. For 3, 2, 1. Bend into the left knee as you drop the right toes to the back of the mat. Gently melt the right knee to the floor. Ground through the hands. Kick the left leg back into your one-legged table. Reach the right arm forward. Find a big inhale. Release the exhale. Squeeze into center. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more, breathe in, breathe out. Last 2, squeeze in. Last big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the knee, catch the foot, kick into the hand, open the chest, the shoulders, the heart. With your next inhale, extend the arm, extend the leg with control. Release the right hand, cross left knee behind right knee. Sit yourself back, Gomukhasana, cow face pose at the back of the mat. Have a little shuffle, find your comfortable seated position. Left elbow up, hand behind the back. Maybe the right fingertips meet the left, or you catch hold of the elbow up overhead. Big inhales, big exhales. Release the clasp. Let the right hand or the right forearm descend over to the right hand side as the left arm reaches up and over. Send some big deep breaths into the left side of the body. Using a deeper breath to find a deeper stretch. Then left forearm or left hand lowers to the outside of the legs as well, over to the right hand side. Walk the hands back through center, roll onto the knees, tuck under the toes, lift the knees to hover, do your little jump switch, landing in your floating table. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. I think I got it right this time. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Last time, big breath in, big breath out. Gently, silently release the knees to the floor. Send the hips to the heels, sit down on the heels. Inhale, open through the chest. This time as you exhale, round the spine and maybe lift the knees off the floor to stretch through the shins. Inhale, drop the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, round, maybe lift them in. Just one more, big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up, lift the hips away from the heels. Exhale, half camel over to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, over to the left. This time, inhale through center. Exhale, hands down onto the earth. Tuck under the toes, fly the hips high. Downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here to settle in. Whatever movements you enjoy to help you settle into your down dog. Pedal the legs, wiggle the hips, shimmy the shoulders. On your next breath in, round the spine, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, snake it back, down dog. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale back. Last one, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg high, but bend the knee. And again, open through the chest. Imagine like you're trying to tap the toes to the back of the head. Obviously, they're not going to touch. And breathe in. Shoulders over wrists, knee to nose, breathe out. 4 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. For 3. Last 2. Last 1. Knee to nose, step the foot through in between the hands. Inhale, come all the way up, high crescent lunge. Lift the right heel off the floor. Kali Mudra with the fingers, draw those circles up and overhead. Switch direction of the circles. Now inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, straighten the leg, drop the heel, fingers point forward. Inhale, lunge, maybe lift the heel, point the fingers back. Exhale, pyramid, point forward. Just one more. Big breath in. Big breath out, hinge it forward, stay. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Fingertips to the floor, breathe out. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold down. 2 more, lift. And lower. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Now see if you can ground the heel and lift the toes off the floor, keeping both legs straight. Then maybe see if you can lift the right heel. Lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Now see if you can keep the right leg straight, but bend the left knee, tap it in the direction of the floor. It might not reach. Then straighten. 2 more like that. Bend, straighten, bend, and straighten. Drop the right toes back down. Both legs are straight. Start to walk the fingers to point towards the back of the mat. So the arms are extending in the same direction as the left leg. Up on the fingertips here. Option to play around with flamingo, seeing if you can lift the left foot off the floor. Squeeze the left heel into the left glute. Left knee in line with right knee. Then step the toes back down. Inhale, halfway lift, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale, warrior 3, step onto the right leg. In your warrior 3, see if you can bend the left knee. Point the sole of the foot up to the ceiling, you've guessed it. Take some little baby pulses with the left leg. For me, it's burning the right leg just as much as the left. Extend the left leg once again. Reach both arms forward, straight out in front of you. Then squeeze the left knee into the chest. Catch the left knee with the right hand. Come up to stand on the right leg and open the left arm out behind you, arriving in a standing twist with the left knee into the chest. As you inhale, draw the left heel in towards the left glute. Reach the right arm up to the sky and catch the outside of the left foot with the left hand. A little bit of a challenge for the mind here. Inhale here. Exhale, standing twist. Right hand to left knee, left arm behind. Inhale, left hand, left foot, right arm up. Exhale, standing twist. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, baby dancer. Exhale, standing twist. Last one of each. Inhale and exhale. This time, catch the foot, either the outside or the inside of the foot, whatever feels best. Start to kick the foot into the hand as you open through the heart, full Natadyasana. Find your focal point, maybe fall out of it and come back in as many times as you fancy. Now release the grip on the left foot, drop the left toes off the back right hand side of the mat, just on the left tip toes. Catch the left wrist with the right fingertips and lean over to the right hand side. Big deep breaths into left ribs, left lung. Now keep the legs as they are, but release from the side bend. See if you can lower the left hand towards the earth, bend the right knee as much as you need to, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Then option to stay here or baby grasshopper, give it a go, maybe. Bending into the right knee. Bring the left hand off the left-hand side of the mat. Then maybe the right hand catches the outside edge of the left foot as you kick the leg off to the right-hand side. Release from baby grasshopper if you found it. Everyone come all the way up to standing and slide the feet next to each other. So the ankles are crossed, right leg in front, left leg behind. Take a big breath in. Forward fold with the ankles crossed as you release the breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right arm up, left hand stays down. Exhale, back through center. Inhale, left arm up, right hand down. Maybe it feels a bit more spacious on this side. Exhale, back through center. Keep the right foot grounded. Step the left foot towards the back left corner of the mat so that you land in your runner's lunge. Right peace finger and thumb around the right big toe. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot. Bring the right leg with you, maybe into a side plank with the big toe grip. Then see if you can deliver the foot all the way back to the top of the mat. Right hand to the outside of the foot. Step it back into a high plank. Lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to reset. A moment of observation, integration, appreciation. Notice the effects of the movement on the breath, on the body, on the mind. What has shifted and changed for you since the start of this practice? Inhale, forward, high plank, big breath in. Snake it back, down dog, big breath out. 2 more. Inhale, round it forward. Exhale, snake it back. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, lift the left leg, bend the knee like you could tap the toes to the back of the head. Open the chest, open the heart. Inhale. Knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Exhale. 4 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. For 3. Last 2. 1 more. Step the foot through between the hands. Rise up into your high crescent lunge. Elevate the left heel from the earth. Kali Mudra with the hands. Draw the halo above your head. Switch direction of the circles. Inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, point forwards, oop, and maybe fall out of it. Extended pyramid. Inhale, lunge, maybe lift the heel. Exhale, extend and reach. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out, hinge it forward, pause there, inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. Release the fingertips to the floor as you release your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melt over the leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more time, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, halfway lift. Lift the left toes off the floor, then maybe play around with lifting the heel, lower it back down, lift and lower. Last time, lift and lower. Then drop, keep the left toes lifted. See if you can tap the right knee in the direction of the floor, lift and straighten, bend and tap, lift and straighten. Just one more, tap and lift. Drop the left foot back onto the floor. Fingertips point towards the back of the room. See if you can squeeze the right knee in line with the left knee. Lift the right foot, flamingo pose. Step the right toes back. Come back into your pyramid shape. Hands to heart center. Step onto the left foot. Right leg parallel to the earth. Virabhadrasana 3. Bend the right knee. Point the sole of the foot to the ceiling. Lift and lower. Find those pulses. For 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. Reach both arms forward. Breathe in. Press the left hand to the right knee. As you spiral up to standing, reach the right arm behind you. Twist to the right hand side. Now lift the left arm up. Bring the right heel into the glute. Catch the foot with the right hand. Inhale. Standing twist. Exhale. Inhale, baby dancer. Exhale, twist. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last 2. Last 1. Now into your dancer, pause there, either with the hand on the outside or bring it to the inside of the foot. Kick the foot into the hand, open the heart, the chest, the lungs. Maybe one side feels more open or more stable. Maybe one side feels more wobbly than the other, more tight. No right or wrong, just observe those differences. One more inhale. Release the foot, let it drop off to the left hand side, off the mat, on the right tiptoes. Catch hold of the right wrist with the left fingertips. Lean over to the side, big breaths to expand the right side of the body. Keep the legs the same, but maybe bend into the left knee as you lower the right hand towards the floor and open the left arm up. Then either stay here or baby grasshopper, bring the right hand off the right side of the mat, come onto the fingertips, then lift the right foot, catch the outside edge of the foot with the left hand, kick the leg out to the side, just an option. Release the foot, let the right ankle cross behind the left ankle. Come all the way up to stand, big breath in. Cross ankle forward fold as you release your breath out. Inhale, halfway lift through center. Exhale, fold. Right hand down, left arm up, breathe in. Release through center, breathe out. Just lost my breath there. Inhale, open up to the right, bit more spacious on this side. Exhale down through center. Left foot stays where it is. Right toes step to the back right corner of the mat. Runner's lunge. Left piece fingers and thumb catch the left big toe. Roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Lift the left leg into your Vashisthasana, maybe with the big toe grip. Slowly deliver the left foot back to the top of the mat. Release the left hand to the outside of the foot. Left foot steps to meet the right foot, high plank. Breathe in, come onto tiptoes. Chaturanga, breathe out. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. A few more really big breaths here. Wave it forwards into a high plank. This time, gently melt the knees onto the floor. Sit down on the heels, then either sit off to one side and swing the legs around in front of you, or bring the hands into fists, place the fists either side of the thighs, then see if you can lift everything off the mat and swing the legs through in front of you again. All just options. Take the options that work, leave the ones that do not work. Bring the feet to the outside edges of the mat, toes pointing out at an angle. Bring the hands to heart center. Drop both knees over to the left, back through center, then over to the right. Roll left, roll right. One more each way. Left, then right. This time drop them to the left, then see if without using the hands, you can lift the hips away from the floor. Drop the hips back down, roll over to the right, maybe lift the hips, drop back down. Let's do one more each way to the left, lift, down through center, to the right, and lift. This time we'll switch it up, take it over to the left. I know I said one more each way, I was kind of lying. Lift it up to the left, pause there. Either lower the right hand onto the lower back, or maybe you can reach the heel. As you sweep the left arm up and over, push the hips forward, push the heart up, press the hand into the heel to elevate the chest even higher. Sit yourself all the way down, roll it over to the other side, lift the hips up. Left hand onto the lower back or reach for the heel. Sweep the right arm up and over. Breathe into the belly, the ribs, the chest. Gently release through center. Sit yourself down. Swing both legs around in front of you. Bring the feet to touch. Bring the knees to touch. Wrap the arms underneath the backs of the thighs and let the forehead rest down on the knees. Do as I say, not as I do, because I'll end up crushing the mic if I drop my head down. So I will stay upright so I can still talk to you. Let the shoulders melt away from the ears here. The shoulder blades separate, the upper back broadens. Now keep the arms around the backs of the legs, but lift the head away from the knees. See if you can lean back so you can lift the toes to hover above the floor. Then bring the shins parallel to the earth. Tap the toes to the floor. Lift, tap, lift, tap, and lift. Now see if you can tap the toes down and then bring them all the way straight. Take them all the way down, straighten, down, and straighten. See if you can keep the legs straight and release the hands, fingertips reach forward. Tap the toes, straighten, tap, straighten, tap, and straighten. Hold here, take a big breath in, lower down halfway, breathe out. Inhale, come up, legs can be bent or straight, lower down. Last time, lift and lower, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, release all the way down on the count of 1. Plant the soles of the feet on the earth, hip width apart, knees in line with hips, ankles underneath the knees. Extend the arms by your sides. You might be able to tickle the heels with the fingertips. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose. Exhale, slowly wave the spine back down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. Last time, big breath in, big breath out. Lift the heels, stay on the tiptoes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Ripple up, breathe in. Melt down, breathe out. Last time, breathe in. Breathe out. Drop the heels, lift the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift up, breathe in. Melt down, breathe out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Drop the toes to the earth. Now inhale, lift up into your bridge pose. Then maybe see if you can bring the hands onto the lower back here. Shimmy the elbows in a little bit closer towards one another. So the fingertips and thumbs are wrapping around the sides of the waist. Option to stay here or play around with lifting one foot and squeezing the knee into the chest. Place the foot back down, lift the other knee, squeeze into the chest, place it back down. Now, optional is to lift both feet and squeeze both knees into the chest. Maybe play around with straightening the legs to point the toes to the ceiling. Take it super slow on your way down, bend the knees, gently drop one foot to the floor, then the other, lift the hips even higher, slide the hands out from underneath the hips, gently melt the hips back to the floor. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Bring the feet as wide as the mat, let the knees rest in. Give the spine a moment here in neutral. Let everything soften and settle. Then option to go up for another round of bridge, or you can come up to wheel, walk the feet back in underneath the hips. Plant the hands in front of the shoulders with the fingertips pointing forwards. Then press the hands into the earth. Press up into wheel, maybe coming up onto the head in between for that extra little bit of support. Knees can be bent, knees can straighten. Maybe play with a one-legged wheel, squeezing one knee into chest, then straightening the leg. Then try the other side. Slowly and gently melt yourself back down. Take it slow and controlled and carefully. Bring the feet back to the edges of the mat. Let the knees rest in. Hand on heart, hand on belly. Connect to the effects of the back bends on the body. What sensations have you cultivated? Where have you brought space, heat, warmth, sensation, tingling? How have you changed the movement and the pace and the depth of the breath? Either keep the hands on the heart or open them into a T shape as you start to windshield wipe the legs from side to side. The next time the knees fall over to the right hand side, let them rest there. You might bring the right ankle onto the top of the left thigh, using the weight of the right leg to help deepen the twist. Unravel, let the knees drift through center, then drop over to the other side. Same options apply on this side, maybe adding the left ankle to the right thigh to help open up a little bit further. Unravel back through center, hug both knees into the chest, just a gentle squeeze. Move the knees around in circles, keeping them glued together to begin with, going in one direction. Switch direction of the circles, massaging out the lower back. Hands on the knees, take the knees in circles away from one another in opposite directions. Switch direction. Give the knees one last squeeze into the chest. Release into your Shavasana. Find a shape down on your back that feels comfortable and relaxing to spend these last few minutes in stillness. Now we've spent that time creating space and opening through the body, and now is our time to ground down. Let everything soften and settle and relax. Letting the benefits of our practice sink in and be absorbed throughout the whole body, so that when we leave our mats, we maybe carry a little bit of peace and a little bit of stillness away into the rest of our day. Knowing that the stillness is just as valuable, important, and nourishing as the movement. So if you're tempted to end the class now, just a gentle encouragement to hang around for a little bit longer. Let your awareness drift back into the present if it's wandered off somewhere else. Guide it onto the breath. Hold the breath in your awareness for a few inhales and a few exhales. Let the awareness expand and permeate throughout the rest of the body. And as the awareness spreads and ripples, let movement start to spread and ripple and wave throughout your body. Move the arms, the hands, the fingers, the toes, the legs. You can start off small and slow and then let the movements become more expansive, more expressive. Taking as much time as you need to work your way back up to a comfortable seated position. palms face down on the thighs, a sense of grounding to balance out the very airy and opening, spacious effects of our practice. One last big breath in. Maybe sigh a last big breath out. For the rest of your day, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope you speak peaceful words, and I hope you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said at the start, any likes, comments, subscribes, suggestions for future classes, anything you feel like sharing is more than welcome and encouraged. Come say hi on Instagram as well. The link is down below and somewhere on my profile. I'm sure you'll find it. Most importantly, have a fab day, and I hope I'll see you again soon.